we live though, so.
Oh, share the screen so I can see. So I can see that shit. I got you.
And if you got any links, just go ahead on and send them to the Discord, and I'll get them all put up. I've heard that.
Got you. Oh! Save myself from myself. Not in the market to have to buy another fucking phone. Just not in the market for that. Let's see. We on Reddit, like some real nerds. Let me get a stream pulled up. All right. We gonna fucking... Oh, we on the coming soon screen. We straight. We on the getting started soon screen or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, we still getting rolling. We gotta put some music or some shit behind that. It's an idea. Gotta get our theme song back or something. Who was that nigga? Oh, the Clipse. All right, we getting rolling in a minute. But hold on, let me get my shit together. Man, the more I promise you, the more that I don't want to talk about this nigga, the more he gets foisted upon us through whole ass shit. And I don't want to be like some Drake hater, like, because I'll tell the truth. Like, when it was just the beef, both beefs, not just the Kendrick shit. Like, I ain't boiling bull, and it was the Pusha T beef. While as artists, I like Kendrick and Pusha T better as artists than I like Drake. That's just an opinion. Nothing that was coming out of those beefs was gonna make me dislike Drake. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Boom. Like, nothing coming out of that those beefs. Like, no matter how those beefs went, I wasn't gonna dislike Drake music at the end of it. Like, it just wasn't gonna happen. All this gay shit that's happening is what's making me like, yo, I'm tired of this nigga, man. Like, I ain't even gonna front. It's too much. It's too fucking much on top of too much that's going on this behind the scenes stuff that keep coming out, this lawsuit shit that's making me say, all right, now my opinion on you is starting to turn. Because I'll die on this hill. He wouldn't have sued no matter what Kendrick said, and like us, the suing only happened because the public agrees that he lost. If you go on Twitter where you see his sycophants in the fucking comment section trying to defend him to their last dying breath, then you might think that is otherwise, but in the real world, he got smoked, and that's fine. That's fine. He got smoked. He got smoked. I don't care about that. I was still looking forward to his album. Now I won't looking forward to Triple S for you because that's some fucking bullshit. I won't looking forward to that garbage. I was looking forward to his real album where he gonna be rapping that, not doing, you know what I'm saying? Not doing that weird shit that he did on Triple S for you. But now, like, when I say it's getting in the way of the music, it ain't just getting in the way of. It's getting in the way of other music. Like we could have had. It was rumors going around that the Clipse was waiting on one feature. That's what the word kept. When I say it's getting in the way of the music, the word kept being the Clipse is waiting on a feature. You know what I'm saying? Like, what feature is that? We didn't know. People thought it was Kendrick. Come to find out, they might not have been waiting on a feature, but waiting on the punk ass label that stopped trying to block the feature. The feature might have been already turned in. The feature had to be already turned in. We waiting on these motherfuckers to grow a spine. That's what they was waiting on in real life. Like, what the fuck are we doing? What's good, bro?
What's good?
I was in here filibustering and shit.
Yeah. This has been 7 minutes, bro. We can go on and get started. But
yeah,
man. Pusha T says Def Jam tried to censor Kendrick Lamar verse on the upcoming Clipse album on possibly one of the, in my opinion, what could be one of the best songs to come out this year.
The Whips and Chains.
Mm-hmm.
Whips and Chains. They try to get them to change the verse. According to them, according to Pusha T word, the verse didn't even have no shots at Drake in it.
Right.
Like the according to Pusha T word, it was just that they flat out said they don't want the optics of two people who have dissed Drake in the past teaming up under their label. Then this is the same fucking people that this nigga is suing, bruh. This is the same people he's suing right now. Them niggas was running fucking Hall of Fame defense for that nigga, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
All-time great defense they was running for cuz. Like, this is some bozo shit, bro. Like, and I was saying why you was gone. Nothing, like, when it came to the beefs, not just the Kendrick and Drake beef, but the Drake and Pusha T beef too. Like, the beef, the outcome of the beef was what it was. It wasn't gonna be something that made me be like, oh, all of a sudden now I don't fuck with Drake. Even if he got smoked, which we've always said that from the beginning. Before the beef turned out, before it played out the way it did, I mean, I always thought he would get smoked, but I always maintained that I don't care if he gets smoked or not. Like, that don't take away from whoever lost that beef, didn't take away from either one of them as an artist. And musically, I still feel that way, but everything outside of the music, I don't feel that fucking way no more, bro. I promise you. I don't feel that way no more. All this extra shit that doesn't happen, now I feel like if this shit is true, like, we gotta give some room for a minor benefit of the doubt. Minor benefit of the doubt. But if it's true that we had literal albums being threatened not to be released over this nigga fucking feelings, bruh. Over this nigga feelings. Like, that's where I get to the point where I'm like, okay, fuck this nigga, yo. And it ain't even just that it's a Clipse album, because it'd be some whole shit if I said, yeah, I'm only mad because it's an album from some of my favorite artists. Even if it was some trash bum album that I never wanted to hear. Like, I still don't think this shit should be being blocked because one nigga is up in they feelings. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, moderator?
Yeah, I agree though. I don't
We
feel like the shit should have been blocked. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still music, bro. These niggas is just releasing art. Um, and I mean, even if it was switched on the other foot, if you know niggas was blocking shit because Drake was trying to release a shit, like I would feel the same way. Like why are you trying to stop the music from being released? I mean, so what if it was two people that diss Drake on the same song? Like
But you
who?
know that they would never fucking do that again. They would never stop Drake from doing. They never did stop him from fucking doing it, bruh. They never did stop him. They never, like, he was doing shit, releasing saying crazy shit about people for years, and it's all come out. He was basically saying he fucked Kim Kardashian. Kanye West not a UMG artist. On that song, um, he was saying that shit. Like, like nobody ever stopped him. Like, he was saying that shit while that nigga was married to her, bro. And Kanye West came out and vocalized that he didn't like that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, vocalized to the point where like a old Joe Budden clip came back or whatever. Um, Old Joe Budden clip came back where he was interviewing Pusha T. And that nigga Pusha T said that they used to send his ass out the building back to Virginia, wherever the hell he lived at, so Drake could come to the ranch in my Wyoming. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, but this bitch ass nigga, like, all his whole shit is about niggas catering to him, bro. Catering to him. Like, a whole nother level of whole behavior. Yeah, hold on. Before I know, we getting going. We just started here, but before we go any further, yeah, we still doing the independent music, but like it's some scheduling shit came up, so we gonna do that next Tuesday. That's when we gonna start it, but it's gonna be like a whole hour and a half, 2 hours of all independent music reviews, no gossip and no fucking rap drama and shit like that. That's gonna be music dedicated to music only. So every Tuesday show started next Tuesday is gonna be dedicated to listening to new and reacting for the first time to new independent music. And then the Wednesday shows will be this type of shit. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I mean, overall, bro, I mean, as tired as I am of talking about Drake, bro, if this is some truth, if it's some truth tied to this shit, which I mean, I do believe it is. It is some whole shit, but bro, getting your label to try to censor a nigga verse is just insane to me.
Bro, look, I don't think no, I won't put words in Cuz mouth. I didn't read nothing that said he directed it.
Mm-hmm.
But people have put out context clues that he was the one that did it. Like that he was the one that asked for it, bro. Like, even had Young Thug, bro, who, bro. Can I speak freely on our own podcast, or is somebody gonna be mad at me? Can I speak freely? Like they brought up the video about, you know, because Pusha T actually did get left off the Pop Smoke song. He not on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But the original version had a verse where um he didn't he says he didn't diss Drake, but it was so called perceived. But in my opinion, like you had Young Thug out there running defense. That video, your verse 7 weeks, your first 7 days. You know what that mean? That shit weak. You remember that video?
Mm-hmm.
Like, bruh, Young Thug. Let's not pretend like. I mean, Young Thug had his first album sell over 100,000 copies. I mean, they career statistic album sales wise ain't that far from each other, bro. Young Thug was out here selling 30,000 copies. Like he done been exalted to some fucking level. Like most of his damn proteges do better than him on the charts, bro. Gonna be selling more records than him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I like his music, but like he ain't some fucking authority on what's hot, in my opinion. Like, I mean, but Drake is his homie or whatever. Like, he fuck with Drake, and it just always seemed like it's somebody out there trying to run defense for this nigga, man. Like, it always seemed like it is. It's like it's somebody, and like, and the only time he really jump out the window, he only jumped out the window twice, nigga. Like, he jumped out the window when Kendrick Lamar made his ass come out the window with that Like That verse. The only other time he jumped out the window, no, he jumped out the window 3 times. And when Pusha T made him come out the window or jump out the window with that infrared, and that's when his hand was forced. Both of which situations he gave up on both after he got smoked. But the only time he jumped full-fledged into some shit with his chest really out was against Meek.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Against Meek. Like, he came out and crushed him systematically. But every other time he be tiptoeing around niggas' names. Like, to the point where some of the shit that's about that we thought was about Big Sean that Kendrick used to rap, you can in hindsight clearly you say that you can point out that shit is about Drake, like clearly. And that original Element track, the original version of Element, bro, I'm starting to think UMG probably told him, you ain't putting the fucking album out if that is what it says. Change it or take the song off. I think Element got censored, bro. Like the Wish a Nigga Would version, jump out the window, Big Sean. Jump out the window, Ron Browns. One of the wackest songs ever. Jumping out the window, Ron Browns. Ether Boy. Anyway, I think that the Element got changed because French Montana, who I think is another UMG artist, got dissed on that. Jay Electronica which was Rock Nation, so he wasn't UMG. But and Drake and Meek Mill beef might got you gassed up, but I'm a whole nother beast. I really fuck you up. I think he was trying to kick it off. And in hindsight, seeing the type of action been taken or allegedly been taken, and then hearing this nigga dare motherfuckers to diss him, bro, come on. You heard that song for 5 years, drop that shit or shut up. Nigga, it's starting to come out and seem like we know why the song he had against you didn't drop. The label probably blocked that shit. You know what I mean? What you think about that?
I mean, it definitely sounds right, and it makes the beef look. It makes the beef look weird now because it's like if you was having people get songs. Well, let me not say he was having people get songs blocked because I don't know if he was or not. But if songs were getting blocked by the label. Why? And you telling him to drop, he can't drop because the songs is getting blocked. It just makes the whole beef sound weird. It makes Drake look weird. It's just an overall weird situation, bro. Like it's getting to the point where rap ain't even rap anymore. Um, this shit is so ass as a whole, bro. Like I'm so tired of rap. I'm tired of mainstream rap, and I'm not even excited for anything that has to do with rap anymore. And I mean, it's not all because of the Drake shit, but bro, we can't even have beefs anymore, and that's fucked up.
Well, that is all because of the Drake shit, because he the one that took the beef to the fucking courtroom.
But it's like
nobody else didn't do that shit.
Rap won't even. I mean, rap ain't really been good in a long time. Let me say that. But now it's like we can't even get two people that can just beef and just leave it at that. Like it ain't no more just I'm a spit this verse about you. Now you got to worry about people um, filing a lawsuit against you and having the label block the songs because they don't want people ganging up on you. Like since when I ain't like this is the first time I've ever even heard of anything like this, bro. Why you don't want Pusha T and Kendrick on a song because they both beefed with Drake? Like what? Like that sounds so dumb. And maybe I'm a little bit biased because I want this. Excuse me. I want this song to come out so bad, bro. Like I said just a second ago, bro. I think this might be one of the best songs of the year when it drops. Chains and Whips, um, down to the production, man. That song is just amazing, bro. The song is
Right.
gonna be good. It's gonna be good, and then add it on, a Kendrick verse. The shit is gonna be a 10 out of 10 song. But it's like if you can't even get to the point where we can release the song, that's a problem, and it's whack, bro. It's whack as fuck, and it makes you go, whatever happened to the genre that we all know and love called well, do you want to call it hip hop or do you want to call it rap?
I mean, it's to me like I mean, hip hop is more like the whole culture. Rap is just a part of it.
Right.
Like so like the genre itself is rap music. Because to me, you don't have to be making rap to be hip hop. Like you don't have to. But um, the long and the short of it is with this situation is what happened to hip hop. What happened to rap is that that shit got sanitized and corporatized. Like, remember back whenever rap used to end up in the fucking courtroom, bruh, rap was ending up in the courtroom because the government was trying to take action against the rappers, not other fucking rappers. Like rap used to end up in the courtroom with them niggas threatening to send Uncle Luke to jail for saying pussy on a song. Like literally saying that they was gonna put his ass in jail if he kept on performing that shit. Like, but now a nigga who can jump out and say anything he want to say about anybody. You saying all these fucking stands always say, "Well, it was Drake won the beef because all Kendrick did was gossip." Who was the first fucker to gossip? Who? It won't no damn gossip in Euphoria, if I'm not mistaken. It won't no gossip in Euphoria, bro. But the opening lines of Family Matters was, I heard one of them little kids might be Dave Freeze, was it not?
And that's gossip.
That's that's the first gossip. Nigga, that ain't only gossip. That's gossip that sound like is some shit women say in the salon. Oh, girl, you heard, that bitch wandered down the street. I heard that kid ain't even Kendrick's. That kid is Dave's. And that nigga walking around smiling in his face. That's some shit that you hear women say, some beauty salon talk. Like that nigga opened up a diss track talking like he was getting his motherfucking curls did. You know what I'm saying? A nigga who been wearing hair bows for the past year before that opened up a diss track talking like he was getting his motherfucking getting one of them bumblebee hairdos, them beehives. That's what he opened up his track talking like.
Bruh, I'm just not really satisfied with the state of rap, bro. And it's like when this shit starts to fuck with the music that I like or the music that I want to hear, cause I want to hear this album, bro. And I mean, the album's still gonna come out, but I don't want them censoring shit. I don't want them taking off verses. And even if fucking Kendrick or Push, even if they diss Drake again, so be it, nigga. Like, if you feel some type of way about that, nigga, either get in the motherfucking get in the booth or just shut the fuck up, bruh.
He ain't getting in the booth no more with these niggas, man, because the last time he could do some type of optic type shit to where he could say, "Oh yeah, Jay Prince told me not to release a track." So Kim and Kanye got together. Him, my big homie, and Pusha T, big homie. Come to find out, Pusha T didn't give a fuck about what Kanye had to say, bro. Like, he didn't even respect that nigga at that time. Drake should have jumped on Cool Beans by Black Angus and chilled the fuck out. I don't know, man. Black Angus shouldn't be sullying his music with Drake features. Like, he shouldn't be sullying his music with a nigga who, if he do something next week that Drake don't like, he might try to take him to court. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Drake was on Poetic Justice. But it's gonna be funny when, you know how Drake play got you. So we'll play that. We're gonna save that one for the independent music show. So it's gonna be funny when Poetic Justice go diamond and Drake had to post that shit on his Instagram too. Like, you know, he posted all his 10 diamond plaques on his Instagram and all that. He gonna have to post that one on his Instagram next, because that, you know, that shit probably is one of the eligible, because Kendrick got like 10, 11 songs is eligible for diamond. They just haven't did the RIAA shit yet. That might be one of them. I don't know, but I digress. Getting back to it, like you said, it's starting to fuck with the music. Like, and fucking with the music, that's the ultimate sin in my eyes, bruh. When features start getting blocked, label politics start having to be played. And this is going off of what Pusha and his manager said. Like, his manager said this shit, Pusha confirmed it. Label politics is having to be played. They said that Pusha paid Def Jam over $1 million to drop them so they could go somewhere else. And then with the Rock Nation deal, the Clipse got all their masters back with that deal. So I guess Rock Nation went to UMG and got them shits.
Right, and which is that's some gangster shit, bro. Big ups to Jay, man. Big ups to Jay. But right. I want to hear this verse, bro. Like, I want to hear this Kendrick verse. That I want to see why they want people. I want to see why they wanted him to change the verse so bad. But I mean that it just sounds so fucking. It sounds so ridiculous. Do I gotta?
It's horror. It's horror activities. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't think we paying for Discord Nitro, my nigga.
Bruh.
Come on, son. Come on, son.
I got some soundboard, man. I'll be forgetting I even got this shit. But on a serious note, though, like seriously though, bruh, this shit is a whole new level of bitch assery, bruh. A whole new level of it, and I don't like it, bruh. This shit is bad, bruh. Like it's gonna get to the point, right, bruh. We ain't even gonna be able to really hear the music as it's intended because they gonna be like, "Oh, can't say that, bro. It sounds like you're dissing somebody."
I ain't even gonna front, bro. I was about to say some wild shit.
What?
I was about to say some wild shit. I don't want to compare Drake to that because that's way more serious than any of this.
What?
I was about to say this is like giving that same energy that these damn bitter ass women is having against niggas like Zion Williamson, where all of a sudden when he don't want to fuck with him no more, they take him to court talking about he raped them.
Yeah, I saw
but like that's
that.
like a step. That's a step too far when it comes to this music shit. Like somebody getting the verse blocked and somebody getting accused for rape is not in the same stratosphere, bro. Like they're not in the same fucking solar system. So I'm not going. I disavow that statement, even though I'm the person that just made it.
Yeah, especially in this climate, bro. All that
fuck the climate. I don't give a fuck about the climate. The climate can suck my nuts. I'm just saying that I personally don't want to conflate somebody getting a verse blocked with somebody getting accused for rape. That's my own personal morals. Whoever else, if I didn't have a problem with it coming out my mouth, I would have still said it. I don't give a fuck what else anybody else doesn't like. They can all go to hell. Like that for real. Like fuck the climate. The climate ain't gonna tell me shit. The climate ain't telling me nothing. I don't give a fuck what you niggas like or don't like. But yeah, Drake is not a rape accuser. I don't agree with that statement that I thought about saying. Not only did I thought about saying that I said anyway, but then I took it back right after I said. So, it's complicated. This shit evolves as it goes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But back on track. This shit gay, bro. Like this some bullshit, bro. Like I won't go as far as to say Drake did it because they didn't say he did it. So I always give benefit of the doubt if there's room for any. But the fact that UMG was even on this shit, I thought he was the almighty. I thought he was the all powerful in this music industry that was flicking fleas off his fucking collar and all of that. That was untouchable. Teflon Aubrey, Teflon Drake. Pusha T can, my nigga. Come to find out, now we know why the story of Adidon has never ever been officially released. It's never been on a streaming service, not ever. And even the original upload on YouTube is gone. It's not there anymore. The one that Pusha T uploaded himself. It's a re-upload that you can go listen to. Because these niggas won't letting it happen. Like, if he was really that nigga, y'all could have let motherfuckers come out and say whatever they wanted to say about him. And he would have still been that nigga. But we see, like, I don't know what motherfuckers would be, but Drake is still getting the most streams. Why wouldn't he get the most streams? That nigga got the most songs. Right? Of course, he should get the most streams. He got triple the amount of songs of every fucking body else. That nigga is hopping on niggas' songs. There's some TikTok. He hopping on songs with TikTok comedians.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga is wherever is a fucking studio that he can that he can spit some bullshit out at. He's there. So that fuck all that streaming shit, bro. Like fuck all that streaming shit. I was talking to a nigga that nigga certified Jared or whatever, one of the biggest Drake nut huggers that we've ever seen, talking about, oh, y'all need to stop comparing this Kendrick to Drake. Drake, because I know somebody on Drake team. I mean, he do shit with them, so he might know him. And they told me that Drake, it was all a blur, was gonna be 1 second. Drake's superpower is his assimilation to white supremacy. I mean, he is half white. I mean, that's just in his DNA. Anyway, he told me, like, I know somebody on Drake's team, and they told me that the It's All a Blur was gonna be a fucking it was gonna be a stadium tour too, but they changed it because they wanted better sound quality. Motherfucker, I was at that stadium just like you was at that stadium in a damn thunderstorm. How did that shit sound out there?
It sounded great.
Some fucking sound quality.
Out there.
Nigga, what you talking about? Nigga, I was out there and that we want, nigga, not only was we out there, we was out there in a stadium that didn't have no roof. That shit was completely open air. It won't like the one, of course, in the domes. The domes are domes. But it won't like the one in Seattle where it got a part roof. The Bank of America Stadium don't got shit covering it up. Bro, none of that damn sound was escaping, nigga. That shit was hitting us right in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
What you talking about? And I was like, he was like, Drake sold out 7 nights in a row. That's easily more than the capacity of a stadium, probably double it. This is how these niggas move the fucking goalposts. I said, well, Kendrick Lamar sold was it MetLife? That's MetLife Stadium out 2 nights in a row. Ain't that doubling the stadium's capacity also? No. Kendrick sold 107,000 tickets. Drake sold 140,000. Man, shut the fuck up, nigga. You gonna just keep on going back and forth. I was like, nigga, like any show that they go to is gonna sell out. So what's the point of arguing this? If Kendrick would have added a 3rd show to the New York area, then that shit would have sold out too. That nigga is gonna sell out 2 shows at the biggest arena in Drake's hometown in just over a week from now.
Mm-hmm.
That Rogers Center is gonna be packed, and they should open up the fucking roof so they can hear A minor all the way at Drake address. That's what they should do. Open up the roof at the Rogers Center. Like, this is some gay shit. Like, this is we done crossed overboard from competition and from sport to whole ass activity. And that's where you get my objection at.
I agree.
You know,
I agree with that statement 100%, bro. It's far beyond just competition at this point. It's I want to ruin you now. Like, I want to ruin everything you stand for. I want to make sure your music don't get put out. I want to make sure two people that beefed against me can't be on the same song. Like, it's everything except for I'm better than you at rapping.
Mm-hmm. Because he's not better than him at rapping, and he was never going to win that. He was never going to win that fucking battle, and like it was this is no way. It was no way, because my nigga, you can do all the dribbling in the world, you can do all the shooting, you can do all of the jumping and the dunking. If I go to 1993 and pluck number 23 from the Chicago Bulls from 93, and put him on the same court as you, he gonna kick your ass. I don't care if you've been practicing your whole fucking life for that basketball game. You are not winning. That's the type of fight Drake stepped into. And that not only was that the type of fight he stepped into this time, that was the type of fight he stepped into against Pusha T too. The only thing with Pusha T was the commercial success. That was it. If Pusha T was somebody that was coming out selling 350K and doing arena tours and shit like that too, I don't even know if Drake would have made it to the Kendrick beef, bro. But you can blow him off because his because instead of selling 350,000, he sell 85,000. Mm-hmm. Or the Clipse might sell 100,000 or 150,000. But you can't blow off a nigga who selling 603,000 copies, 300,000, 350,000. Out of Kendrick main albums, because they don't count Section 80 as an album. What's the album that this is the testament to his fucking the legs that his music have. Out of his fucking main albums from Good Kid, Mad City up to G and X, which one of them you think had the lowest first week?
Probably, I don't know. I don't think it was Good Kid, Mad City.
Probably from Good Kid to Pimp a Butterfly to Damn to Mr. Moral to G and X. It was Good Kid, Mad City. Good Kid, Mad City had the lowest first week sales. And that's the album. Is that not an album that motherfuckers look at and say this is one of the best things? That album is now, I think, eligible. I think now that album is eligible for 9 times platinum. And that's the type of legs that nigga music got. So that I think that he because that one and Damn are close to being diamond right now. Both of them have sold over 9 million. So you couldn't use the commercial success excuse in this battle. This battle was 2 juggernauts, bro. This battle was 2 juggernauts when it come to sales, but it was only 1 juggernaut when it came to rapping. It was a juggernaut and a nigga who's pretty good at it. That's what it was. That's why these politics have gotten played, bro. That's why these politics have gotten played. And the difference is now between based off of the shit that Pusha is saying that they tried to pull, I think the difference now is that while when Damn was coming out and this nigga was signed to TDE, he might have been getting muzzled a little bit. Now he's just signed to PG Lang. These fucking dummies who don't pay attention to what's really going on think that Kendrick is signed to Interscope. He's not signed to any major label. He could have took those diss tracks anywhere he wanted to. He licensed them to Interscope, meaning that they just distributed them. He could have went to Rock Nation with them. He could have distributed them motherfuckers himself if he had a distribution company. Mm-hmm. So he's not a UMG artist no more. That's why these tracks came out. Now, once UMG decided to distribute him and do business with him, then that's why they ended up getting sued. But any label he would have distributed this shit through would have got sued. It said, when you look at it, it's a PG Lang in exclusive license with Interscope. That's what all the diss tracks and the GNX album say. Meaning that he took the shit to them. He was a free agent and he decided for this release, I'm fucking with y'all. That's what he did. And this feature got blocked after he smoked Drake boots. You know what I'm saying? So bruh, it's just some gay shit, bruh. Like, some gay shit, bruh. Like some straight up like, nigga, why you just do what you say you can do? All of that internet boasting, bruh. When you look through this shit in hindsight, it all seemed to come together. Every antic that they pulled. Remember when Baca was saying, or Chubbs, or whichever one of those fucking weirdos that Drake is around, was saying that Kendrick tell that little boy to drop, but he know better. He know he not gonna do that. If you look back upon it, them niggas might have been thinking, yeah, we can say this because we know he ain't gonna be able to put the shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That it just make everything look weird, bruh. Me personally, bruh, you just gotta look at these niggas all differently, bruh. These niggas is not who they say they are. They all pushing facades. Like they not as cool, bruh, and they don't want to have their image shot. And I mean, that's what happened, bruh. Your image got shot. Uh, your fighter jet got shot down. In other terms, uh, you got buried. I read that in one of the articles. That's why I said it, bro. That nigga got buried, bro. So now you suffer the consequences. He don't wanna. He don't wanna be like how Ja Rule was, bro. Won't niggas not buying Ja Rule no more after 50 Cent fucking destroyed him?
No, that's not what happened. Niggas won't buy in Ja Rule because there was no Ja Rule to buy because the Murder Inc. got raided by the feds. 50 Cent didn't end Ja Rule career. That's a fucking myth, bro. Like
That's a myth.
that's a myth. That's a
So
fucking myth.
who
I
career
was
got
there.
ended? Who career who's somebody career that got ended?
By beef.
Yeah.
NWA's career got ended by beef.
He didn't want
MC
the
Shan
nigga didn't want to
career
get
got ended
NWA,
by beef.
nigga.
Yeah, Ja Rule career did not get ended by 50 Cent, bruh. 50 Cent, like Ja Rule, when 50 Cent dropped, Ja Rule was still one of the top selling artists, him and Nelly.
Mm-hmm.
And then 50 Cent came onto the scene and joined that club. And Kanye came on the scene and joined that club. But what happened is that the feds they indicted Murder Inc. to try to put them as accomplices with Kenneth Supreme McGriff, my nigga. Like that they was laundering money for him. Like he was already in jail for life.
Right.
So they ran down and all the money that would have went to promoting albums ended up going to fight their case because they actually took it to trial. They denied the plea deals and went to trial against the FBI and won the case. And they had a freeze on shit while they was doing it. Them niggas could not release music, bruh. Like, so 50 Cent did not end Ja Rule career. That shit got upended by the FBI. And 50 Cent, look at what he does now. You see what he does whenever something happened, he just hop out the window to try to take advantage of it. Right? He won't talking with his chest out about P. Diddy until he actually got locked up. He just used to make jokes about him. Now he on Instagram every other fucking day shit talking him. That's what he doing. Like, that's what he doing. So he did the same thing back then. He just know how to, he know how to take advantage of a situation. So when he took advantage of them getting raided, bro. Like, and not to say that 50 was his own movement. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't taking away from how he was gonna be successful no matter what. I'm just saying that Ja Rule would have still been successful too if they was able to actually release and market his songs.
Right.
But 50 was gonna be successful no matter what. Like, but he did not end Ja Rule's career. But them diss tracks weren't even fucking that hard, bro. Them shits was all right. But you know me about 50 Cent. Me, I think that nigga's whack. as a rapper. So it
Yeah.
is.
Moral of the story, bro. The nigga Drake won't trying to have his fucking career fucking in shambles, and that's exactly what it's looking like is happening, bro. That shit is in shambles.
Yeah, and motherfuckers will say, "Yo, Drake." Oh, they run that same ass tired bullshit. Drake is Drake. They came for Drake #1 spot, but he's still the #1 streamed artist. They can't, nigga. Stop with the bullshit, bro. You know all of them streams is coming from his back catalog. You know all of them streams is coming because he got astroturfed into every fucking playlist. Like niggas is throwing that shit on and it's playing in the background. Tell the real story. The real story is that a song that he released this year that would have been a #1 hit any other time before he got into it with Kendrick did not make it to #1. Nokia would have been #1, bruh. Way Too Sexy was #1. That garbage. Way Too Sexy from CLB came out the blocks as a #1 hit. That shit was trash. And I do mean any other time, Nokia, which is an actual good song, would have hit #1, hit the ground running as a #1 hit. They were so confident that shit was gonna be #1. That shit was on a joint album with him and PND when they released it as a single. The nigga didn't even put Party Next Door fucking name on it. That nigga didn't put Party Next Door in the fucking video. He had a fucking basketball player in the video trying to bite nuts off Kendrick because DeMar DeRozan was in the Not Like Us video. Nigga had Gilgeous Alexander doing a commercial for his fucking shoes in the video. Not even the nigga who you released the album with. Nigga only handcuffed himself to P&D for that album, so when it fucking didn't do the type of things that it would a normal Drake album would have did, it could be said because it was a collab album, because it was an R&B album. Well, why didn't Honestly Nevermind sell? Oh, because that was a dance album. Nigga. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But one there was a dance album that came out around that same time called Renaissance by that one lady. What's that lady name? I don't know. We don't even got to say it. But that shit was a dance album and it sure the fuck didn't flop around like a fish out of water now, did it? Did it? Niggas didn't have to say, but Renaissance is a dance. No. Motherfuckers ain't gonna sit up there and tell the Drake story, cuz they not gonna do it. They gonna sit up there and say, you know what I mean, that he's still #1 because this and that and that. And he can be the #1 stream. He can have the most sales. But that don't matter. That shit don't hold weight no more, really. You got songs, bro. Look at MF Doom. MF Doom is getting platinum albums because people discover his music on streaming, bro. Back, and I love MF Doom. He's one of the best to ever do it. But back when you had to go buy his album, barely anybody knew who he was. He was doing live shows to fucking 300 people, bro. And if he had lived today and he felt like doing it, which he probably wouldn't feel like doing, but if he was alive right now with the way his music has exploded on streaming, he would be doing shows in front of 20,000. And MF Doom, these are songs of his that never even saw the Hot 100 that he getting platinum plaques for. Drake didn't have a #1 hit until streaming came out. But that's a fact. A solo #1 hit until streaming happened. I ain't trying to take it from him. A #1 hit is a #1 hit, but Let's not act like he's that nigga. Comparing him to Michael Jackson, bro. When Michael Jackson sold, but Thriller sold 70 million fucking copies, bro. Not 70 million RIAA. That's the new shit that they try to put out there now. This best person is eligible for 300 million RIAA certified units. What the fuck is that? A RIAA certified unit, that's rolling up every damn thing you ever made. No, Thriller sold 70 million copies. 70 million people went to the store and bought the fucking CD or the tape or the A-track or wherever that shit was on back in 1982. Like, let's stop comparing these niggas like they the same. And, like, I might be sounding like I'm off on a tangent, but I'm not. Everything I'm saying got to do with what we talking about. This type of shit will show you why the label was going out of their way to try to run defense on anything that seemed like it was against this nigga. Because his fucking superstardom is fragile. We saw one person take a fucking wrecking ball to it. Like I say, every other time we talk about this type of thing, we saw Pusha T blow up a multi-million-dollar Adidas deal that nigga had. That's where the checks over stripes shit come from. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga dislodged that shit, bruh. I think I'm wrong. Checks over stripes. That shit came out before the beef happened, because that's on Astro World, which came out in 2017. So let me correct myself. But anyway, that nigga blew that deal to pieces. Ruined the whole damn thing before they even got a chance to roll it out. Is that true or false? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? That's why they running Hall of Fame Champ Bailey, Ray Lewis, fucking defense. Blocking whole albums to keep a feature from happening. Because it ain't just the allegedly, they was going to block the whole Pop Smoke, shoot for the moon, aim for the stars, whatever the fucking shit is called, bro. They was gonna block that whole album, a smash hit album. The album that would have been a smash hit if Pop Smoke was still alive and breathing. That shit was destined to go. It did not. Him dying didn't made that album. That shit was destined to go, and they was trying to block it if Pusha T was still on the song that he was on with Young Thug and Gunna, or unless he changed the verse. And he said he didn't. The verse didn't have no subliminals at Drake. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard it. I don't know. But whether it has subliminals at Drake or not, Drake put subliminals at somebody in every one of his fucking albums. And y'all don't have no problem pushing that shit out. The 18 albums that this nigga done put out. Y'all done put all that shit out, shoving that fucking shovelware into our face every damn year without trying to block him from saying anything. Is it true or false? Like, what we talking about here? What you got to say about it, bro?
Bro, I really don't got nothing else to say about it, bro. I'm so tired of Drake, bro. Like, I'm like, I'm really tired of Drake, bro. I'm tired of the beef. Like, and I really didn't know that it was gonna be drawn out like this. Like, if you would have told me niggas was still gonna be bitter about this beef, bro, years later. Like, and that's how you can really tell that it really took a toll on this nigga. Like, this won't some um regular old beef. Like, this shit really hurt to the point where he had to sue and do all type of other shit. So it just really goes to show you who Drake is for real, for real. It really just goes to show you who he is, and I mean, it is what it is, bro. Some niggas just don't like to lose, and that nigga can't take it,
Well,
bro.
stop,
He can't take
stop
losses.
getting into, bruh. If you don't want to get beat up, stop getting into niggas who can fights with niggas who can fight better than you, bro. Like,
That's a fact.
don't come, bro. You come into the fight. They had to make it. They had to make it the prime. What the fuck you talking about? Yeah. Oh, maybe he can put his rainbow hair clips back on. Pull up the rainbow hair clip Drake photo. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like they you got into it with a nigga who told you preemptively that they would bring a rocket launcher to the fist fight and shoot you right in your chest and blow your fucking body parts all over the. They told you that they would do that. You should have believed them. Why? Don't be trying to call, bro. Ain't that a song on one of them Pusha T albums called 1-800 Call My Bluff? That go. Right, right. I can't. I Hey, look, you can say wow, but this is your dude. Your comment made me remember that photo right there. I told you that nigga was talking on his track like he just got his curls did, and now you know what I'm saying. Remember this picture, like remember the picture of him wearing those same hat clips my grandma used to wear. She probably still wear them. I don't know. She might be wearing them shits right now. But anyway, it's like, bro, you don't even really have to go out. Like, if you was that guy, crush these niggas, Drake. Crush them. You was supposed to be that nigga. You had the red button. You had the nuke. You had these fucking clowns on different podcasts running out here saying what you was really about to do. Crush them. Like so many bozos that was out here running, trying to be part of your fucking unpaid PR team, my nigga. Nigga just on the fucking image hunt right now. All right, you should have crushed these niggas, bro. If you was really that nigga, bro, after Kendrick made Euphoria, you was supposed to wipe the floor with him if you was who you say you are, bro. If that who you say, hold on. I just noticed something on the UI that we need. We need to update it quickly, Kamari.
What?
The thing that say help us reach our goal, put sub goal so motherfuckers don't think we begging for money. We don't want people money. Sub goal, not money goal. But anyway, excuse me. You were supposed to really come out and flex that muscle on these niggas and beat them. Not beat him in the courtroom. Not beat him by having Lucian Grange blocking features. Or whoever the fuck is the president of Def Jam. I mean, Def Jam is a UMG owned company, so if Def Jam is doing it, UMG is doing it. But you wasn't that guy. You stepped in the ring with the guy who was that guy, and he showed you what the deal was. And at the end of the day, you just got to take that. Because whether these fuckers want to admit it or not, like, just they need to just accept reality. Not Like Us was not what did it. Like, Drake was done in as soon as Euphoria dropped. Like, that was it. He wasn't dropping nothing better than that anyway. Drake dropped his best song before Euphoria even came out, Push Ups. Push Ups was the hardest hitting Drake, you know what I'm saying? The hardest hitting Drake diss that came out of that beef. That was an actual good diss. Not some fucking beauty salon gossip. Bro, like, bro, what the fuck is happening? Do these websites can't sustain themselves?
Yeah, bro, I had to get that shit off the screen, bro. Them shits was sending pop-ups at an alarming rate, bro. I had to get the fuck on up out of there, bro. Had to get on up out of there, but man, I don't know, bro.
Like, this nigga be in the headlines for everything except rapping, bro. He be in the headlines for everything except fucking rapping. Like, be in the headlines for rapping, man. Not in the headlines for some whole shit that happened behind the scenes. And as people keep on, like, the one thing about these, well, I guess I can't really fault them. I'm about to say the one thing about these music industry niggas is they keep dancing around this shit instead of just fucking saying whatever he did. But I guess, you know, you can't fault them. Like, they trying to keep relationships intact and shit. Niggas on a binge. Niggas just finding every single sus Drake fucking photo and putting it out there. Look, happy Pride Month. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all inclusive over here. We all inclusive. But oh my god. Oh my god. But anyway, to keep the conversation going, I'm ready for the Clipse album to come out, no doubt. But how would you have looked? I got a question for you. Because the Clipse already have one album that's been shelved, bro. I think it finally came out like 2 years ago. And it was supposed to come out in like 1998. So I guess Pusha T, now that he a millionaire, was determined to not let that happen again, bro. You know what I'm saying? But how would you have felt if Def Jam and UMG said, fuck it and fuck y'all? Y'all going against one of our 3 biggest artists. This shit ain't coming out. You ain't getting out of the deal. And fuck you. You ain't taking this album nowhere else. We keeping this shit and nobody is ever gonna hear it. How would you have viewed that? How would you have viewed Drake's legacy if that had happened?
Can you really, I mean, would it really be Drake's fault? Like, can you put that on Drake's legacy, though?
But Drake is the fucking one that they did it for.
I mean, well, like, if it was, I would say if Drake was the one who got the shit shot down, I mean,
we can't say that we can't.
Like, I'll really be on some shit like that. That's some hoe shit. But I mean, it would really just be a flex of power. It really, like, it's a flex of power to show nigga, y'all niggas diss me. You ain't never putting shit out.
And let's be clear, that ain't what happened. That's just a hypothetical. And number two, we can't say for sure that Drake is the one that got this blocked. But if we look at what's happening now, with him suing these very niggas because Not Like Us came out, can we really put it past cuz that he would have tried to get this shit blocked?
Nah, I don't put it past him though, and that's probably why he's suing now, cause he like, bruh, we had an agreement that we was gonna put this shit out, and y'all niggas put this shit out. So I'm about to see about getting some paper from y'all niggas, cause you lied. You lied about your tongue. You lied about me putting these niggas songs out. You lied.
Bruh, look.
Lying.
It's getting to the point now where these niggas is doing the same type of amount of politics that the motherfuckers that's running for president is doing, bruh. Like, all of this politics shit is getting on my nerves.
Yeah, especially in rap, right? I just feel like, bruh, they need to bring back the celebrity boxing. And if a nigga really got a problem with the celebrity, bruh, just go punch that nigga in the face a couple times.
Niggas ain't about to box each other.
They need to do something, bruh, cause suing, that shit ain't hitting on shit, man. That shit is not hitting on shit, bro. Like, I mean, it ain't hitting on shit, bro. But next time these niggas is beefing, bro, don't sue, bro. Just come on the Recovery Room podcast, bro. We gonna set up a boxing match for you niggas. Y'all niggas get it on. We gonna stream it, right? We gonna stream it. And
I definitely would stream it. Like, if them niggas agreed to fight, bruh. Hold on. Man, UMG blackball Def Jam, which tried to blackball Pusha T in the Clipse. Drake literally became the biggest culture vulture of this era. I agree. Fuck it. Like, I agree, because like this is what it is. Like, me, I always try to be non-biased. I used to be biased in the motherfucker, but like I try to be non-biased like past 10 years. Like, I like looking at shit objective. I got my opinion, then I got facts, and I usually separate the two. But it's certain shit that I'm not non-biased. Like, I'm biased against this nigga, bro. Like, the suing was one thing that started. He's the Tekashi 6ix9ine of rap. I mean, he telling on niggas, but like the suing, I think Tekashi 6ix9ine is Tekashi 6ix9ine of rap.
yeah, I wouldn't say that. The nigga suing niggas, he's more like the
that nigga. He the fucking. I'm biased because I've got placements with Malice. Oh shit! Hold on.
Hold on, let me, like you need to be
let
on
me
the
scoot up
Tuesday
to
show, my boy.
to the motherfucking table. Like, so you got placements with Malice. Do you have any insights about how this whole thing went outside of what we've heard? Drake literally told on the plug. Look, that's true. And like what I was getting to is I try to stay non-biased, but yes, I'm biased towards this shit because just like basically the sentiment that you just put out, you biased because you got placements with Malice. I'm biased because this shit is starting to get in the way of the music. This shit is getting in the way of the music, and like you said, look at the Kendrick situation. He tried to get in the way of the music there too. Tried to get Not Like Us taken off the motherfucking airwaves. Libel and slander. Defamation. Like, he didn't just defame the nigga on the fucking song he released 3 days before Not Like Us came out. You defamed him first.
Mm-hmm.
You said he beat up his wife.
That is true.
Like, what the fuck we even talking about? So he threw labels under the bus and thinks he's gonna bully labels, not Rock Nation. No, Rock Nation is different, bro. Look, the Rock Nation is ran by a nigga who literally doesn't have any reasons to care about what anybody else thinks. Rock Nation is ran by a nigga who. Rock Nation is ran by a nigga who so shrewd that his homie, that nigga sold Drink has a mangina. I Rock Nation is ran by a nigga who snake niggas before they could snake him. They say, nigga, you think you about to sell Rockefeller? Nigga, no, I'ma sell it and fuck you. You can deal with Def Jam. I'm gone. Like
lie,
you
bro.
and Def Jam.
The mangina, bro. All I can think about is how Suge was putting them handlebars on niggas. Hey, you start talking that mangina talk, bro. You gotta just say the nigga got the handlebars strapped to his waist.
Said Drake has been taking shots um at Pharrell for years because Birdman didn't pay the Neptunes for what happened to that boy. They didn't pay Pusha T or Malice either, and then he didn't pay nobody for that. He said the beef used to. I know the beef used to be Lil Wayne's, but Lil Wayne or Drake is his mom color. He's his mom color when he needs to be. Then he black when he needs to be. You know, he's a chameleon. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like yeah, he didn't. Nobody got paid for what happened to that boy. Excuse me, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to mute. But yeah, I remember it used to be Lil Wayne. That's what the Exodus track that Pusha T put out was the Lil Wayne disc. That's when Drake jumped into it. Like, and I'm not one of them separate the art from the artist motherfuckers when the artists start doing stupid shit. You know, because to me, I'm one of them people where you could take you and your fucking albums and songs and all of that shit can fuck off somewhere with you. I'm no nigga is above me never listening to their shit ever again. You feel me? Like, I don't give a fuck what Kanye has made. Fuck him. I don't want to hear his music no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm reaching that point with Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga could put out a masterpiece, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna hear it. Like, we do this, so I'm gonna hear his album once when we talk about it on here. I heard Triple S for You one time. I haven't heard that shit again ever. Yeah, poisons the music. Reputation poisons the music. Real to me, it does. Like it. Like, I know some people don't agree with that. They say, you know, it's the artist. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna watch. You're gonna be a fan of the Utah Jazz, even though Karl Malone got a 13-year-old pregnant. Fuck Karl Malone and the Utah Jazz. I ain't no fan of him. He should have been taken off all the record lists for doing that shit. I swear to God. Being a Virginia native, I want Drake to check in when he comes here. Well, he would never do that. That nigga would hire y'all fucking police force before he checked in. Like, I don't think he would. I don't think that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he wouldn't want to. Like, Drake. The one thing we learned about this nigga is that more important to, well, I'm speculating because I don't know him, but to me, it seemed like his ego was more important to than his music to him. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, like, go ahead.
Oh, I was agreeing. I do think his ego is more important in the music than him too.
And so I don't think that he would. I don't think that he would ever do something that make it look like, well, let's not say ever. Well, I'm gonna change it. I don't think that he would ever do something to make it look like he lost in any way. Him checking in when he goes to Virginia make it look like he's scared of Pusha T. No, he did make the Heart Part 6, but I think in his twisted fucking mind, he thinks that was something to be proud of. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But he said labels are literally scared of him now. I think UMG associated labels are scared of him now because he's already suing them. So you got to realize, like, the things that are happening, all the different shit that happened, all of that shit is under the same UMG umbrella. He sued UMG as a whole. Star Trek and all of that, when the Clipse was over there, is a UMG company. Good Music, when Pusha T was over there, is also a UMG company. And Def Jam is a UMG company. All of this shit happened in the same building. I don't think motherfuckers at Sony Music and Epic give a fuck what Drake got going on. Or either somewhere like Rock Nation, which is a company that do business with Atlantic Records. I don't think they care. You know what I'm saying? Bro, what is happening? Bro, do you hear that?
You can hear that?
Yeah. I can hear
it. Because it was on another window, you couldn't hear it.
No, I can hear it.
We gonna run that when we finish. When we ending the show, we gonna close out on that right there. Just cause you're here. You came in the chat, you said something, you interacted. I hope you subscribe. We gonna show you some love when we end this show.
I ain't know what's going on, bro. Beats from my that's his beats. Mm-hmm. You pulled up his page.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't got I ain't at the controls, so I don't know what's going on. I'm seeing and hearing shit the same time the chat is seeing and hearing shit. So I'm just as lost as everybody else.
Bro, I did not know you could hear that, bro. I gotta keep that in mind, bro. I did not know.
So I thought that it was something I was playing. Yeah, I thought it was something. So yeah, I mean, this is what we do. This is what we do. Like we started first really having people listen, not for us talking about this type of bullshit, but from us actually reviewing independent artists. So, not just by redoing, we review independent artists like time after time. That's one of our staples. We bringing that back next Tuesday, but since you here right now, and you chiming in, and you got placements with Malice, and this is fucking what is it? Relevant to the conversation. We might as well play one of them joints today. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. I don't think every Tuesday going forward we own it. Yeah. With Tuesday, we look, she advertising the fucking stream better than us.
Hey, that's why she our mind, bro. That is exactly why she's our mind, bro.
Yeah, so like we on Tuesdays we gonna do independent music reviews. We bringing that back, and then on Wednesdays we do, we gonna just do topics and shit. But Tuesdays, every Tuesday, gonna be dedicated, and we scour the internet for it. We be on niggas' Twitter pages, SoundClouds, anywhere we can find a piece of music at, we be over there. So we will look for it and find it. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker can send it to the email. Yeah, we'll be shit. The more the merrier. So we be having like I don't know if we can play Cuz songs because he on the cusp of blowing up. But I think we got D2X. We got one of his albums in the email too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but he's on the cusp. He probably about to get a record, so I don't think we need to be playing, playing around with his. He probably about to go. But we had one of Tia Corinne albums way back before Freaky T came out.
Mm-hmm.
We had one of her shits, Trefo Corinne. She sent that shit to us. The link to us on a Twitter post that we put out. She might not remember it now because she big fucking time. But that shit did happen. Oh no, I ain't talking about Black Angus. I already tapped in with him. I'm talking about D2X. D2X. This other rapper from Chicago. Like, I already know you the Black Angus tapping, like, because that fucking song with Eazy-E's son on it that we listened to last week, I don't know, bro. Like, if that shit wasn't from you, like, and you you didn't have permission, like, that's not some shit that niggas should be being able to be playing for free. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to be getting paid for that. But it is what it is. Like, I can get a lot of Virginia and NC artists to tap into. Well, it just so happened that we from NC ourselves, my boy.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's where we from. So send them our way. Send them our way. Send them our way for real. We open for all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm done talking about the Drake shit. The important part is the Clipse album is coming out, and it's gonna be better than Drake album. That's it.
I agree.
But as far as what we doing going forward, yeah, like we said last week, I produce a lot of Country Boy Fly from Henderson, bro. I live like 45 minutes from Henderson. I ain't even gonna lie. So you got somebody right in the fucking neighborhood, basically. Used to run Metro Media Studios in Henderson. Word. Yo. See, we ain't even got to the show yet, and the network is already expanding.
See? It's meant to be, bro. It's meant that we spotlight is supposed to come back, bro.
That shit had to come back, bro. Because it should have never left, but those is always the most fun shows. And we're gonna look him up. We play some of his shit on here too. Like, we discovered some of our favorite, like, not literally from doing this, we discovered some of our favorite artists, major label or not. South Mouth Music Group. Okay, let me look it up. We're gonna look him up. Country Boy Fly from Henderson. Oh, you good? You good? Shit, you should see the amount of fucking typos I make.
But I pretty much ain't got nothing else to say about the Drake joint. I do want to let this instrumental roll, bruh. I'm gonna keep the cover art up there and everything. I ain't even gonna put the ending stream up there because I do want this cover art to be up there. But thank you to everybody who has been in the chat today. Thank you to everybody who watched the stream today. Thank you to the subs today. Go on and continue to like, subscribe, comment. Next Tuesday, we will be doing the independent spotlight. So if you have any independent artists or if you make music yourself, go on, send it to us. Send it to us in the DMs. Find a way to get us that music because we want to hear it and we want to review it on the show. My mic is low.
Oh shit! I think he's talking to me. I wasn't really saying nothing. I was away from the mic.
Oh, it might
but
be. These bum ass Sony headphones, but let's get into the instrumental, bro.
Let's go. Turn the volume down on a little bit. That shit clipping. Until next Tuesday, 9 o'clock. Independent Spotlight all day.
Beats by T9P. Exclusive.
Great beat, great vibes. We out.